came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can't ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers though. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over. Drown yourself in the smoke, babe. You came to this place to hide away for a while, but we both know that when it gets late, one call away and then you are spending the night. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers though. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over. It's not over, but you see my face on all the strangers though. So are you sure that it's over? It's not over. When you close your eyes, I'm by your side.
All right. That jumped ahead of us real quick there.
Jumped ahead of you. I've
Yeah.
been sitting here waiting all morning.
I know.
don't
We had 15 seconds left. All of a
You
sudden it
are
went to the.
across the line again. You stomped on my toe. First off, let's see. You made fun of my feet the last time I was in here. Yeah, you. You made fun of saying how ugly they were and everything. So I went and got a pedicure and they're all pretty and everything. First off, my daughter says, those are really bright.
They are
toenails."
bright. They are bright.
Well, anyway, they're pretty, and now you're stomping all over them.
That's right. Well, welcome
Stand aside.
everybody to the Texas Ringer.
Yep.
And we
What's up
have.
with your chair?
This is. What, is there something wrong with my chair?
Because last night you had lowered it down, but you know.
Yeah, right now we are just in the practice round.
Official practice at
Official
that.
practice. We're going to go ahead and play a quick little commercial because we were a little disjointed this morning. I say commercial. It's an audio commercial. So go back to the Archers for us and go ahead and listen in. Welcome to the Texas Ringer. The Texas Ringer is a unique competition that rewards you for your inside-out X's. The top score is a 420, but if you want that coveted 400 plus, it's going to take 40 inside-out X's with no fives. Top 8 archers move on to the shoot-up on Sunday, where the bottom-ranked archer has to fight to get to the top. Top 3 archers will find themselves on the big stage on a platform with all eyes on them. Welcome to the Texas Ringer. Oh yeah, I'm about to do it again.
Scott likes to hear himself so much that not only does he have a commercial. Did you just lick your cup?
I did because there was some coffee about to drip.
So instead of wiping it off like a normal person
Why would I wait?
would,
I've already spilt it everywhere. Why are you on me? It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. You're already on me.
Ooh, I am double-fisted it this morning.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
7 hours of sleep. I have a large half and half tea, half sweet, half unsweet. And then I asked for a large coffee, but I got a small, but that's all right.
She is
I
talking
have-
fast this morning.
I have a small coffee with French vanilla and sugar.
French
and some half
vanilla.
and half French. Are you going to start off with different nationalities again today? Just going to start off the morning offending
That's
people.
right. That's right. Well, we've got some cool stuff going on today.
Like having us
That's
on
right.
here. Isn't
What
that
a
cool
treat.
enough?
What a treat last night.
Definitely.
Last night we were here till about 9:30, I think. I don't
Something
know.
like that.
Maybe 10. I don't know. We got in
don't
late
know.
last night.
Yeah.
We're back at it today. Qualifications
What?
continue all day, 3 time slots, 9 a.m., 1 p.m. Not 2. Some people are like, hey, is it at 2?
No.
Nope, 1 p.m.
This is not NFAA. This
Yeah.
is not TFAA. Nope.
And 6 p.m. tonight. And side note, when we have our SIWAT, guess what our times are? The same, 9, 1, and 6. So I had to go ahead and clarify because you're like, hey, this is not TFA.
Yeah. Because most of them are 9 and 2, but here we have 3 different times.
Yes.
And so that makes it 9, 1, and 6 so that we are not here doing an after-hours show.
Right. We've got so many archers that want to participate. I had
That's
to open
right.
up more slots, and
That's
that was the
right.
only way I can do it without the parking lot being a total nightmare.
Right? Oh, my goodness. Especially on Sunday when you got the church next door.
Yep.
Yeah.
So today, when these guys are done, I'm going to tell them to grab their bows and get out because we have.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah, man, it is. There is a lot of people shooting at 1 o'clock. It is a full line,
It's full.
and I'm anticipating it'll be a lot of archers.
Look, somebody else had a coffee cup down there. Oh, everyone just about is wearing caps today, so we don't get that bald head look today.
Wendy's infatuated with bald heads.
No, it's just the view.
Yeah. There's Dax down from Corpus Christi area. We have archers from all over the
Look,
state
his
shooting
shirt,
this.
There's a total different vibe from last night to today. I haven't seen a vulgar shirt yet, or
a vulgar shirt. They were not vulgar shirts.
Borderline inappropriate shirt.
She made them inappropriate.
Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
she did. Yes, she did. They were archery shirts, and she took the wording a whole different direction.
Turn Me On was an archery shirt.
That was not an archery shirt.
Thank
I don't
you.
know what that was all about.
Yep.
Wait, one of the archery shirts was "Knock It Up." Knock it up.
Which was one of your employees.
I know.
And I believe that's a Texas archery
It
shirt.
was, but we got rid of those. They were
Thank
not.
goodness. They were not family
They weren't
friendly.
good. They weren't good shirts. I mean,
My daughter will not be wearing one of
the
those.
idea was good. Execution
Was
bad.
it? Was the idea even good? That had to be made by man.
No, a man would notice that. A woman would not.
Yeah, but a man would notice, but still go, I'm going to wear it.
Right. Let's go ahead and zoom in on one of the targets there, girls. We have Jacqueline and Lily here handling the handing the cameras for us.
Handling. They're not handing.
Handling. So the scoring, Wendy, tell us, how do you score
All
the
right,
Texas
for this
Ringer?
Texas Ringer, again, not like any other tournament. This is Scott's rules, Scott's tournament. So maybe there are no rules. I don't know. Anyway, but there is scoring rules.
You have to figure the rules out, and then I'll tell you
As
if they're
you
right or
go.
wrong.
So when we were looking at that target,
Can you switch back to that target for us, ladies? Thank you.
they got
There you
tired
go.
of us. They were like, "We're done. We're waiting."
There we
Done
go. They're
waiting.
getting us a target with two different. There we go.
That's awesome. So you can
Perfect.
see the 5 spot on the right and a single spot on the left. Normally, there would be an X in the dead center of those white circles. There is not today. However, if you shoot in the middle of that circle and you do not touch any lines, the outer part of the shaft may not touch any line, then that will score a 7. From there, it's 6. Then it goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on that single spot. So in other words, there's only one white spot. On that one, if you hit the paper, you get a 1. And then on the 5 spots, again, we've got 6, 5, 4. 7, 7, 6. I was like, wait a minute, that
I
didn't
don't
sound
know.
right.
Make it more confusing.
Yeah.
We're
let me
going
just
to
do that for
penalize you if you have a single spot.
No, 5 spot. I had moved on
Oh,
to
you
the
moved
5
on. Okay.
spot.
Penalize
you don't
you.
get a 7 on a 5 spot.
Right?
But yes, you do. If you hit the center and you do not touch the line, so it is clearly and cleanly in the center, it is a 7. We were looking at someone's target a few minutes ago, and they want to say it was Ryan's, but I could be wrong. But they had 2 of them that were in the 7s. Again, this is just practice, so it does not go for score just yet, but they would have scored 7s. That
There's
target does not have a 7.
And you'll only shoot 5. In practice, they can shoot a few extras if they wanted to.
As long as time does not run out.
Right. One more. I think this is the a top. I guess top is shooting, so this will be the last practice in, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe this is the first one. I don't know. I haven't been really
What
keeping
do
track.
you know, Scott?
I haven't been really keeping track.
Do you ever?
No. We'll have to start marking it down here. For some reason, the chat is not working. So if Wendy, you have the chat up.
I can have Facebook chat up.
I don't know why the chat is not working, but that's okay. We will just go with it. As long as the videos are working. Is the video working?
Video does not seem to be working because I've still got the wait screen.
There we go.
Oh, there
It
we
caught
go.
up. It is
It just
working.
took a minute. It needed to. Maybe it needed its morning coffee.
Probably. We were really pleased with the quality yesterday, made a few changes to try to make it better. So this is really kind of our practice run for the rodeo that's coming up
Yes.
in about 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Wendy and I will be live at
What
the
rodeo is that? Yep, it is the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
And
I
why
believe
is it in
Kyle's gonna be-
October?
Hold
Why
on
is
a
it in
minute. I
October?
am getting there. Didn't you say Kyle's going to be here today?
Kyle will be here
Yeah,
today.
you better keep it clean today then.
I will.
So if I kick you, that's what it's for.
So no hitting?
Well, you complained about the hitting, so I thought I
was
would go.
so hard.
What did you say? It was very rude. Oh, I don't. Never mind. Just leave it alone. Okay.
I know. I was about to say, why would you bring it up?
I live dangerously.
There you go.
All right. So it is the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Archery Competition. It is nowhere near the dates of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. There is a reason for that. I get asked
Why
that.
is that?
And if you don't stop asking, it's okay when other people ask me, but then when you ask me 10 times
It just irritates you.
in 12 hours, oh, we're past 12. We're like on 14. Anyway, the reason for that was to get more archers in. Time and space was very limited when we had it during the rodeo. Then we moved it to like the weekend before, but then you've got all the other people moving in. And they had barbecue cook-off and everything the last time. It made it more difficult. We were having to cut off entries, and entries were filling up with like 2 days, it seems like the last time. So this way we were able to increase the number of entries that would be allowed at the tournament. More space, more time, more archers. More.
How the cables get all wound
Shut
up.
up. It drives me nuts. I'm trying to get it. Oh, okay. No, that's not
You
even
feel better now?
freeing. No.
No, it's all.
So whenever I move, it's like it's yanking me back like a collar. You know, like, hey, let me loose.
We'll put a little collar on her zapper every time she gets out of line.
Free me. That needs to be a T-shirt. Free Wendy.
Yeah. As you can see, it's called Raising an Archer. This is
Yes.
our live coverage.
There's
and
Randall. Randall's
hey,
here.
Uncle Randy.
Uncle. Okay, that's not weird at all. Look at that target right there. There is clearly 3 sevens. That bottom right would have been a higher score. However, it touched the line. It's what we call a line cutter. It's not even a jar licker. Jar licker.
Jar.
What in the world did Rowdy just do?
I don't know. I need to turn him down,
Is
I
he
think.
okay?
Let's turn him down just a hair. He's pretty loud.
He's pretty loud.
There you go.
He's still loud. All right. So that was a good example of a 7. If they were scoring, they are not scoring. So if you're at home and you are wanting to keep up with the scores, I know Ivy said he had some folks back that he wanted them to be able to keep up with what was going on. Then you may do so on Eyes on Score. And you're going to look up the Texas Ringer. Make sure you look up 2023 Texas Ringer. I don't know if 2022 is still on there.
It is.
It is. So
But if you click on the live, what is it,
Scott
up in the
wasn't
top right corner? Well, I'm just helping you out. If you click on live scoring,
you-
live score, top right, or in the little drop down, it'll go take you right to
It's
it.
called a burger.
It's called a burger.
Burger, not booger.
Burger.
That would probably look
I'm kind of
slimy
hungry.
looking.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I could take a burger right now.
Well, yeah, you had breakfast this morning. I was going to say you should have said something. We would have gotten you some Chick-fil-A. But
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, the fillet of the chicken. Burk, burk, burk.
We've got a lot of good shooters here this morning. We have several that are all over Houston. We have some that are out of the city area, meaning Austin, Dallas,
We're out of the
San
city
Antonio.
area. Julia and I are out of the city
Yep,
area.
you guys are way far away. You guys are almost like in another city, meaning like
We're almost
Austin,
in
like
the
a major.
We're almost in the Gulf.
Yeah. So first scoring end, there's Ryan. All 6'6" of him, 33-inch draw length. So we've got 20. How many archers we have down there? 7. 26 archers shooting this morning. This room will hold about 36 archers. This afternoon, it'll be a full house at 36.
Well, let's say it will hold 36 archers who are shooting. It'd
Yeah.
probably hold more than 36 if we just had a dance party in here or something.
Right.
Sleepover.
A little bit of a dance party. So how this scoring, these archers, some of these archers, when they don't shoot an inside out act, they feel like they just dropped a point, which they did. But
Yes.
it's even, I thought when I first did this, I was like, man, this is going to be a good target because everybody will feel good about themselves. Nope, everybody, every time they don't hit an inside out, they're frustrated. But we have we got a good group of archers. We're probably going to see several.
Oh, look at you. Yeah,
archers.
because last night you said we would have good archers here
Yeah,
today.
Yeah. We should have several that shoot in the 400, which is kind of that coveted area that everybody wants to hit is the 400. We have the traditional shooter here. No, that's Olympic
it's not.
recurve.
That's Olympic
I
recurve.
saw the jersey.
But
thinking,
wasn't he here last night with the trad?
Oh, he may have been.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Miss Jacqueline's over there saying yes. Because I thought he was
He's
over
shooting.
here.
That's right. That's right. He's shooting
Yep.
2 different divisions, and that's okay. You can actually, if you don't like one of your rounds, you can pay another $50 and shoot again. What's going to happen is the top 8 archers from each division will show up tomorrow at 9 a.m. and we'll do a shoot-up format. So if you're in 7th and 8th place, you'll shoot off against each other. Whoever wins will shoot against 6. Whoever wins that one goes to 5, and so on until we get to the top 3 archers. Top 3 archers then will shoot off on a platform for the money.
Hey, Scott,
Hey, Wendy,
why are chickens so funny?
why are chickens so funny?
Because
Wow.
that was good.
It's too early. It really is too early.
I've had coffee, I've had tea, and I had 7 hours of sleep.
There we go. Dave Nesbitt, he's shooting 2 divisions. He's shooting Olympic recurve this morning and barebow this afternoon.
I don't think I've ever seen that man shoot an Olympic recurve. This is awesome.
He used to shoot Olympic recurve. He used to shoot both divisions all the time.
Wow.
Yeah. So who is the trad guy? What's his name? The guy that's shooting Olympic recurve?
It would be the guy that had the same name last night.
Matthew, that's right.
Oh,
the
remember I
Fleetwood.
said that was a cool name?
Yeah, very cool name. I think we need some binoculars up here.
Oh, I gave mine away.
I'm going to go grab mine real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, you go for it. All right, for this, we have archers of all ages, and we've got 2 different age divisions for this tournament. We have the 17U, so 17 and under. Everybody over that is considered an adult. That's the only 2 age divisions that we have. When you're shooting NFAA, all different kinds of age divisions. When you're shooting USA Archery, all different kinds of age divisions, but not today. 2 divisions, or not all weekend. 2 divisions. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with us today. We do have a lot of fun. Some things we will make sure and keep serious. Others, not so much. And if you know Scott and I, you know that we like to have a lot of fun. See, Mr. Allen is watching this morning. Hey, Joe, it's so good to have you watching this morning. Coach Josie is watching us live this morning. And David Allen is one of our field governor, or not one of, well, he is one of the Texas Field Archery Association's field governors. He is our field governor for our area. Good to have those guys with us online this morning. We've got some new faces in the house this morning. We had a few last night that I did not notice before. You can see right there we have Mr. Jeff Dabney. He is one of our judges for today. We also have Laura Gillette, who is our other judge for today. Very thankful to have them with us this morning and all day. It's going to be a long day. Last night we had the one line that shot. That was 6 p.m. As we said, we've got 9, 1, and 6 today. There you can see Miss Laura, and then we've got Rowdy, who has been doing announcing. My girl, Julia, and then Scott's boy, Ryan. See Mr. Honacki, who's quite clean-shaven this morning. Kevin Poon right there in a black shirt. Got Brennan next to him. And then you can kind of see Ivy off there to the left as well. Let's see. Mr. Honacki has shaved everything off, and then Kevin's letting his hair grow out. So we've got 2 opposites there. We got Derek right there. He is also with Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. He is with the Ranch and Wildlife Committee. We're thankful to have him here this morning as well. We're very fortunate in this range that we've got stadium seating inside here, so parents and families can kind of come and hang out. If they choose to watch, they may do so. If they want to be the snack holders, they may do that as well. Be the cheerleaders.
All right. I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, because I like that
Man,
guy.
I forgot that water. I meant to grab some water when I was down there. I did grab some grapes.
Aren't those the biggest? My husband got the red ones, and they're the same size. They were so good.
So good.
So good. I don't know that they would go well with coffee right now, but hey, didn't Randall shave too? Is it like indoor season and you shave? I would think it'd be the other way because you wouldn't want the facial hair and everything when it's outdoor season because, you know, it'd be a little hotter.
Oh, no.
So this looks like it must be our first scoring end.
It is. Slow down there checking to make sure live scoring is working.
That's right. So not only do we have live scoring, we do have scoring on paper scorecards as well. That's just for accountability. And, you know, with technology, we could have a technical issue. And at least if we have paper scorecards, it will not slow us down. We will continue to roll on. You could see Derek just then, and so we're able to see both forms of scoring because you've got our friend that is there scoring on the paper. Derek has the tablet and right there, and he is putting in the scores. I didn't hear you give your spiel this morning about please do not throw the tablets.
I did not.
Oh, and that one's precariously up on top there.
Right.
He may not throw that one, but it may just fall.
I may.
You know, being a mom and a teacher, I'm like, please make sure it's completely on the table or the ledge for that matter. And he walks off and leaves it.
Leaves the tablet up there.
Derek. Well, leaving it there it was okay, but if he would push it back.
It's probably further back than we think. Zoom in on that tablet.
We're checking the safety of Derek's tablet.
Yeah.
It's creating a shadow. It is over the edge. It is halfway up there.
I think it's a little more than half.
It's over the edge, several inches.
There
The
we go.
tablet.
The tablet. Those tablets are a little nicer than those little Kindle Fires that you throw out there.
But I'm guessing that those are not OtterBoxes that are on them.
That's the best case I could find. I think it's on there enough. It looks like it's
enough.
overlapping the other side. It'll be all right.
It'd be all right. Okay.
Yep.
If you say so.
I think so. I think so.
I
well-
know it. Well, I started to say I know it won't get shot, but we had several misses last night. So
Yeah. Well, we
I don't
want
think
to
we had anything that bad.
we want to thank all the volunteers that have come out to help.
We couldn't
have-
do it without volunteers.
No, we've got Rod down there as director, running everything.
I
We
called
have
him the announcer.
the announcer. We have Jeff and Laura as our judges.
That's okay for you people at home that are watching. That I had already covered all that. You
Okay,
know.
good. We have
Scott doesn't trust
Jacqueline
me.
and Lily. Have you done?
I did not mention Jacqueline and Lily. I believe you came back
Okay.
before I got to them.
Yep. So we let's see. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9
Who
people
do we
shooting right
appreciate?
now.
No, okay. We have 11 people shooting right now.
Oh yeah, there we go. I missed the 2 on the end. Let's make sure the scores
He's
have
only
all
looking at the
updated.
side that Ryan is shooting on.
That is true. All right, so everyone has scored so far. If you go to, let's see,
Wow.
did we have?
Everyone
So
confirmed their
we
scores.
had 1 no-show, 2 no-shows, 3. Matthew Parmenter was on the list.
And he didn't show?
I think he's supposed to be in the afternoon. I feel like he
Oh.
moved to 6 p.m. this for some reason. What happened was I updated everything and then wasn't thinking and then uploaded all my files and then wiped out all the changes I had made.
Oh.
So I'll move Matthew this afternoon whenever he shows up. No biggie. And some
Long
of these,
as he's not planning on shooting the 1 o'clock.
right? Either one. Jessica Garcia, I don't know when she's showing up. I thought she was showing up this morning, but we will. If she shows up this afternoon, we will get
There you
her
go.
added.
These kiddos chewing gum while they're shooting. Like, I would never get my anchor in the same spot.
It just keeps moving.
Yeah.
We've got music down there. We've got speakers for announcing. One thing that we've struggled with is trying to get everybody's attention. So we got some speakers, mainly the speakers for the rodeo, because we want to be able to have music going for those kiddos. And
But we're
have-
testing them out here so
Yep.
we know how they work. And if they work. No, Randall's still got facial hair.
Yep. Is that Randall's arrows right there? Looks
I
like
would
it.
think so.
Yep. Looks like a good round. Randall's been putting a lot of time in. He leaves for Colorado on Tuesday,
Wow.
living off the land.
Living off the land.
Yeah, he's been putting a lot of time in here. He shoots almost every single day.
Wow.
And he's had to come on strong because he just picked it up in less than a year.
That's right.
And he's just kind of fallen in love with archery.
Just seems like he's been doing it longer than less than a year or a year.
I know, right?
Hey, good morning, Mr. Larry. How are you? Good to have you online.
Yeah, the chat is not working on my global chat. Oh, well.
Yeah, I can't see your global chat, but I've got
Yeah.
Facebook over here.
Good. So if you have any questions, know that we can only see them on Facebook, apparently.
If I knew what other platforms, I could go out there and check, but I don't know.
Like I said, we've got a couple archers shooting a couple different divisions.
Yep.
That is just fine. The only problem that
Mr.
they may
Fleetwood.
run into problems with is if
When it comes to
it comes to
finals.
shoot up, you've got to make it like you may have to jump around depending on where you're at.
Jump up, and get down.
We had one last year that shot both, and so he literally
Yes,
was trying
I remember
to
that.
shoot. He'd shoot one and then move over and shoot. We
Yes.
coordinated a little bit, but he had to really move to
Yes.
get both shot.
And I don't know that that's very beneficial.
Yeah, because
And
there
then
is no
if you
top
get-
and bottom during the
If
shoot
you
up.
get in the top 8 and then you decide that you're going to bow out, well, then you've knocked somebody out that could have come
Yes.
in and shot. Brennan, Kevin, Mr. Honaki.
Yeah, Honecki designed his own riser,
Did he
had it
now?
manufactured. Yep, had it milled and everything.
Wow.
I think he had several built. He was telling me at Nationals that the he's got some more adjustments to make on so then the next one that they build. This was their first prototype.
Bigger and better.
That's right,
Maybe not
he's-
bigger, but it'd be better.
He's been shooting it for the last I guess
nice-
this leads the indoor or outdoor season, and then started with this an indoor season with it. It's called the Hodgenackie.
The Hodgenackie.
I just made that up.
Oh, my word. I have got to stop trusting you. And Mr. Nesbitt looks like he's chilling with the animals back there.
Where's he at? Oh yeah, he is. He
So
is
the
chilling.
reason why the animals are in here, if you've ever been to Texas Archery, then you probably know the reason. If not, if you've listened to any of our live broadcasts, then you may know the reason. If not, this range most days is an indoor 3D range. Normally, this room is filled with 3D animal targets. Y'all right over there? See, if he would quit smoking, he probably wouldn't have that problem.
Right.
So whenever we have target tournaments, then we go ahead and move those animals to the side, move them out of the way, and that way we can have everyone down on the floor for an indoor tournament. So the trees get moved around. All of our animals, which I said last night, I misspoke and said, you know, the elk is over here on one side. It's a caribou. I was
Oh, I see.
corrected. Oh, Mr. Allen, I'm so glad that you got to shoot last night since you are at work this morning. Don't know how much work you're getting while you're watching our show, but we are glad that you are watching our show. Good times, good times. All right, we've got some nice shots up here. Looks like several sevens. This is going to be a tough day for archers because they've got to really keep up with that 7. It's almost like the 11s, you know, and it's almost like 3D, except for you don't have to call it. You just go for it. You don't have to call 7. I can't even imagine if everyone was down there having to call the 7. That would be very annoying. Every shot, every archer calling a 7. These targets are similar to NFAA targets with the 5 spot and a single spot, but they're very different because of the scoring and the colors. All right, they are going down to get their second set of scores. Derek is looking at his arrows. He very gingerly picked up his tablet for scoring. That was resting up on top of the bales.
All right, just fixing a few things.
Where are you?
Yeah, trying.
Were you successful?
I see Jacqueline over there just waving her hands up like, what's going on? What's going on? So that was the second scoring in. If you guys want to see what's going on live scoring, go to eyesonscore.com right there, and you'll be able to see the scores as they update. This is moving a little too slow, but this just gives you an idea.
Because there's no scores. Every one of those archers shoot at 1 o'clock today. I'm like, oh, okay, let's keep going until we find
Yeah,
somebody.
so go to eyesonscore.com, click on live score, and you'll see the Texas Ringer.
Yeah, because even most of those people shot last night. So that's why those scores. Now you're coming down to Don Kyle, who, when he's shooting, he is shooting, I believe it's on your left when you're looking. He's here from Saddle River. Saw Avi trying to call a timeout. I don't know what that was all about, but
Timeout.
there are no timeouts in archery.
No timeouts.
No official timeouts. Now, you could have a mechanical failure, which we did last night.
Yep.
They must have a call. Yep.
There comes Judge Jeff
Judge
and
Jeff.
Laura. Oh, there we go. The hat's on backwards. We know it's getting
yeah.
serious. We had some music issues. I guess Spotify started adding some songs.
Adding in, and they're explicit.
And it's not these songs that you will hear on our podcast or on our recording unless you just faintly hear them in the background. It's the music that is playing for everyone who is on the floor and in the stands. And but we do try to keep things family friendly.
Yeah,
so
yeah. We didn't have anything explicit, so I don't know how. We got to see if there's a setting in there that doesn't allow Spotify to add music to your playlist. That's kind of annoying.
Right?
There's a reason for a playlist,
What if
right?
you had a kid in the car and you were doing a playlist? You're like, oh, no, 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 no.
pass. What is that word? What does that mean?
What does that mean, Mom?
Looks like everybody's having fun down there.
Fun times, fun times.
Good times, good times.
It's good to see Brennan shooting again. I believe he was suffering with some shoulder and neck problems the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Grissom. Wish you guys were here. Good to have you online, though.
Aren't they coming today?
I don't know. Let's just look at the list and see.
I think they are.
You think they are? Well, that would be awesome.
Well, if you guys have never been to Texas Archery, it is a 26,000 square foot building. We have 3 ranges.
It
40.
takes 2 days to get to the bathroom.
It does, since we are on the furthest point away, the furthest part away.
Yes.
This is normally our 3D range. We converted it to a target range for this weekend with stadium seating and everything.
That's
Stadium
okay,
seating was
guys. I
there,
didn't cover
but-
that at all either.
Yeah. Hey, whoever gets on here new.
Yes, they are shooting the 6 o'clock line tonight.
We have a 50-yard indoor range as well and another 20-yard range. But
Hey, Coach Daniel is watching from Greater Pearland Archery Club. Good to have you on there.
good to smell you.
There
Daniel?
you go, being rude again.
Thought
You
I smelled something funky.
you
Just joined live.
Have to offend somebody.
Right.
Who will you pick on today? You know what, guys? At least if he's doing it to y'all, he's not offending me.
That's
or
right,
picking
that's
on
right.
me. What's up with you and your cord?
I don't know. I'm just looking here.
You're pulling at me. At least Daniel laughed. I guess he's known you long enough that he can just laugh at it.
That's right. That's
He's like,
right.
well, that's just Scott.
I haven't seen Daniel in a while. It's
I
got to be
haven't
like a
seen him
year.
either. Daniel, are you guys going to the Aggie Invite this year? I know that your girls are, well, you got one in college now, and then you've got volleyball and you've got gymnastics. So, just
Dave
wonder-
Nesbitt's making a statement with that shirt, isn't he?
Right? I was going to mention a shirt too. But no, I decided not to, and you went on with it.
Kind of this mosaic
Stop.
type shirt.
There you go.
She keeps me honest.
Honest. Trying to make you nice. Oh, the looks on his face. We could go through stages.
I know.
of
If you could,
Dave
we could probably go through the
Nesbitt's
videos and try to
face.
figure out the faces.
Oh, Daniel says he believes they have 5 archers going to the Aggie Invite. I know that that's always been one of their biggest, and like ours,
Yeah.
favorite
Oh, yeah.
tournaments.
Aggie Invite changed their
Yes, they did.
format a little bit. So they used to have a double FIDA and a JOAD line.
No Joad this year.
Also, they didn't go to a double. They went to a single line
Yep.
only, and everybody is shooting FIDA, which means everyone's shooting a 40-centimeter target. Because of that format, if they had kept the old format, the FIDA line would have been closed within an hour.
I was in a meeting, and so registration opened at 9 a.m. I'm in the bathroom actually at 9 a.m. trying to get on, and it wouldn't let me. Well, then I tried multiple times. I was in that same bathroom that I sent you the picture of the, what is it, sign-in booklet, the visitors.
Was it real close to the toilet? Could you like sign in while you were sitting there?
Had I noticed it beforehand? No, it's not like I could just grab it. But anywho,
Where was it? Was that at school?
yes,
Where
it's
was
at
it?
my school. I told you it's in a 2nd grade pod.
Huh?
Yeah, every pod has a bathroom, and so
Why
yeah.
is there a sign-in sheet?
I don't know. And it had a place for you to doodle, and you put in your check-in time and your check-out time.
That's funny.
It's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, and Daniel says they are practicing on 40s. Awesome.
Perfect.
He tries to prepare his archers as best and give them a good feeling of what to expect. The Aggie Invite is rather large, so a lot of first-time archers when they go in, so it can be a little overwhelming if this is their first large tournament. To see that many people and that many targets all in one area. They take the basketball court and they completely line the walls with targets. So it's a great time. Texas A&M puts on a phenomenal tournament, and it's a great warm-up for indoor nationals. If anyone's going to shoot indoor nationals, you can go there, and it's going to be pretty much the same. So you walk in for indoor nationals, and you realize, oh, I've been here. I've done this. I know what it's going to be like.
I was going to say it has the same look and feel, but it's going to be a little different because there's no double FIDA or JOAD.
For the Aggie Invite.
Yes.
But yet it gives you that same kind of feel whenever you walk in.
Right.
And you see, it's not like you're walking into nationals and whammo with all these people and targets.
No JOAD line, so it's going to be interesting because that JOAD line is a crowded line, so that won't happen again. Won't see that this
Just
weekend.
thought of, because Sean, the littles can be a little trying at times.
Littles can be a little trying at times.
So they're going to be mixed in with everybody. Hey, Sean. Hope you're ready.
But it'll be kind of intermixed. It won't be
That's what I
just a
said, they're gonna
full
be mixed.
106
Yeah, they're going
of
to be
them.
mixed in
Yeah.
with everybody. But that's a good thing about the archery community is that adults don't seem to mind helping out the little kids who are around them. Or if they see a kid who's struggling, they don't mind talking to them and helping them out.
What sport would mind?
Really?
Just go ahead.
Cornholing.
You just called out cornhole.
I don't know. I just picked a sport.
We're going to go ahead and have some irate
Fishing.
cornholers.
Fishing, because they don't want little kids in their area disturbing the water and the fish.
Yeah.
Golf. Don't
Golf.
want little kids yelling.
You don't think
"Ah!"
you don't think adults would help them?
Parents maybe, but think about some of those older golfers. It's got to be quiet. They've got
does.
to have
It does.
everything just perfect.
just perfect.
I'll never forget the first time going to Greater Pearland Archery Club, and Julia nailed the center of the target, and I was sitting back there, and yes, and all the other parents turned around and looked at me. I didn't know it was a quiet sport.
It's not today.
And I am not the quietest of people.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed.
That is
I
an
worked on that.
understatement that she's not one of the most quiet.
Gee, Scott, wonder why you got me to talk with you all the time.
I was literally in the range. She came in the building. We could hear her.
Hello.
We're at Gator Cup, and I'm judging. I'm on the
Whatever.
farthest part of the range. She has to be 100 yards from me. I can hear her clear
Hey,
as
wait,
day.
wait.
Archers,
See, I know
grab
you're
your
lying.
target.
I know you're lying now because it's in meters in USA.
It's
not
100
yards.
It's 90 meters.
Now you're changing your story.
100 yards away. What does that have to do with USA Archery?
USA Archery's in meters.
So
Come on, Scott.
it doesn't
why,
matter.
Why are you mixing the two?
Because we were standing across from each other, not on the line.
You got to make things believable.
That was believable.
No. What is this? Our third scoring end?
It's gonna be the longest day ever.
What I was just thinking. Like, oh, crud.
We're on the
three.
second scoring end.
I'm going to need more coffee.
Coffee.
Tea. Hey, if anybody's
could
coming
use
for the
some
1
tea.
or the 6 o'clock, you can
Yeah.
bring me some sweet tea. I'm real good. I like
Bring me
sweet
some
tea.
unsweet tea.
Anybody wants to be friends? Sweet
Bring
tea
3
is
unsweet.
all you need. 3. We're on the third scoring end. Come on,
I thought they were
speak
saying they wanted.
Jacqueline's language. All right, come on.
I was teasing that it was only the second end.
Yeah, look, that would be a great sidewalk shoot right there.
That is a good round. All right, scores are coming in. As I said before, eyesonscore.com. You'll be able to see live scoring and see where everyone's at.
You know, Ohio and Iowa did not impress me with their tea.
No?
No. That was a struggle. What I need to start doing is finding either, what is it, Red Diamond? The tea?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or Milo's?
Milo's is good.
Yeah. Yep. You know, I didn't even know there was a Milo's restaurant until, where were we going? Paris, Texas?
No, we were in Decatur, Alabama.
Oh, okay. And we were, no, because we didn't ride with you there.
But that's where it was.
I think there was one going to Paris, Texas, too.
Look it up.
All right, Daniel. We're killing it. We're killing something. I don't know. Maybe we're just killing time, but thanks for being with us. You have a great day, too. All right. So Miss Ochoa just downloaded or uploaded or added, anyway, the Eyes on Score. So that way you guys can go ahead and click on that. She has the link on there, evidently, for the live scoring, where you can go ahead and keep up with your archer scores, or maybe you're keeping up with your competitor scores.
Yes.
Because you're going to need to know who's coming back tomorrow.
It's true. Top 8. Move on.
Yep. All right, I just got to know, who has the name Dancer?
Daryl. Dancer.
Daryl Dancer. All right, because I just saw Go Dancer, and I'm like, we have a dancer down there? We do. We have
We
a
do.
Mr. Dancer, yes. All right.
Daryl Dancer's killing it right now. He's dropped only 2 points.
Oh, now he comes back. Wait, let's go Big D.
Big D. Which one's Big D and Little D? I know that there's a little competition down there.
Right?
Whoever has the higher score,
I was going to take the
Gets
title of Big D.
Big D.
What's up with this camera right here? It's looking all yellow.
I think maybe because of the big Texas flag, maybe.
Well, the wall is even yellow.
Let me see. What camera is that?
That's my girl right
Left
there.
camera. Whenever they click on it, I'll take a look and see what the settings look like.
She's been struggling this week.
Yeah, click on left camera real quick.
See how the people are yellow Look like they got jaundice. We have two gentlemen with their caps off, so if we get that shot from the camera in the ceiling, we can look for bald spots. Most of the other gentlemen have their hats on today. That's sad. That looks much better, whatever y'all just did. The star on the flag is white. The white on the Hoyt shirts are white. The white on the Saddle River shirt is white. Oh, it's going back to yellow as we're watching. So don't mind us. We're working with the adjustments of the color on those cameras. Some of them have them like white, bright white. Oh, Chris is like calling some people out. We've got Let's Go Dancer, Let's Go Big D, Let's Go Little D, Big D Connolly, Little D Begnod. You're awesome, Chris. Thanks for the laughter. We'll be sure and let them know at the half. Oh. We have a little over a minute left. 5 archers still on the line. Down to 4 on the line. Chris says, I don't need to let them know because he says, oh, they know. Love it. Love the chat that we're having on Facebook. Our chat for globally is down. So we are only able to see the chat on Facebook. We have 1 archer left with 45 seconds left on the clock. All right. So even if we have 37 seconds left on the clock, we are not going to let the clocks run because we are not dealing with heat or anything else like that. If we are in an outdoor tournament, we normally let those clocks run out because it gives the archers more time to grab a drink of water and to cool off. We are indoors. What is the AC set on? 69 right now, or did you crank it to 65?
It's at 69 right now.
It's at 69 right now. So even though I'm sitting in front of 2 really bright lights, I am comfortable. I do not sweat well inside. I sweat a lot outside, but indoor, I'm like, no, there's no reason for that.
No reason for sweating.
No reason for that. I still put on extra deodorant because I don't want to get nervous and sweat. But anyway, I very seldom do that. But indoor, if there is no one left on the line, all arrows have been shot for that end, then the directors down there, our DOS, our director of the shoot, will go ahead and change the clock. My girl was waving at me down there. So they will go ahead and stop the clock to start the new line, just to go ahead and speed things up and not have it last all day. Mr. Honecki must have liked that shot, or else he's nodding his head to the music. This song makes me want to get up and dance. Maybe it's the coffee and the sweet tea. I don't know. And the sleep.
Honecki shooting pretty good.
Awesome.
Averaging 5.2.
What?
He's averaging a 5.2.
Averaging a 5.2. He just keeps nodding his head. I'm starting to think it's the music.
Maybe.
Makes me want to have happy feet.
Let's see what we've got here. I'm looking through here right now. When you look at archers, like the archer that's in first place from shooting yesterday shot an average of a 6.15. Julia's right now at a 6.3, so she's good on track to go ahead of that for sure, as long as she keeps it up. Dax is right behind her.
There you go again.
Names are hard.
We weren't even talking about Dak. You said Dak's just fine.
Dax.
It was right behind.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Right.
There's little D right there.
Little D. Little D, big D. We'll see.
Who takes the title?
That's right. I'm just looking at Ryan's score. He's struggling right now, and he's
1, 2, 3,
struggling to
4.
come with,
Looks like 4 7s right there in his target.
we were
And the other one looks like it's a jar liquor.
jar liquor. One of the issues that we found with Ryan was is that the when he moved to indoor, we moved him to a new bow, and that new bow has not been shooting well. And so last week, or I guess last week, what is today? This week, switched to a new bow this week.
Today's
And-
Saturday.
Yeah, switched to a new bow, trying to get ready. But he was actually shooting well coming into this, so I was not expecting him to struggle, but it looks like he is struggling a little bit.
Julia was struggling until yesterday.
And she's doing pretty good right now.
Okay. I have not looked at scores, so.
I have.
Because if I look at scores, it makes me want to.
Throw up.
If you go banging on her release with a hammer, it makes me want to.
Throw up.
If you want to make changes the day before we leave for a tournament, it makes me want to.
Throw up.
Do you guys see a pattern there?
Wendy's she likes to throw up.
I am also a sympathetic puker, so if you or your kid pukes around me, it's pretty
Is
good
that
bet that I'm
sympathetic
going
or is
to.
that just the smell?
The sound?
The sound will get you.
I'm thinking of it right now. My breakfast is at the top.
Gross.
Derek likes to have his just hang on the edge.
He does.
Is he playing with you?
I don't know. Just looks like it's getting closer and
It does.
closer.
This time
to
it
the
looks like
edge.
it's even leaning.
That angle.
Look, because even the papers are like bent.
Yep. Again, we allow archers to shoot more than once in this shoot, so as long as you want to pay your $50, you will get to shoot a second time.
Get paid $50 to make it. No, okay.
Yeah. And then that money goes into the pot for other archers.
What end are we on?
I mean, look. We are at the fifth end,
All right.
33.3% of the way done.
You said that last night too. You like that?
I do. I do.
Now I am getting cold.
Good.
Yeah, chill bumps.
We got to keep this place cool.
Right? I don't do hot, except if it's outside, I understand hot.
Oh, man. Sorry. Big yawn.
Yeah,
It's been
it
early.
is. Yeah, but it is only the
slept so
first
good.
shoot of the day.
I know.
You cannot yawn yet. When we get into 6 o'clock, then you may yawn.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's hard to talk for this many hours. Not really.
Really?
But
I don't have a problem with it.
no.
Normally, I'm talking to little kids all day long, but
Yep.
today I get a big kid.
Fifth end. There's a total of 12 ends, 5 arrows.
We're
That's
almost at
60
the half
arrows.
for
What's-
this shoot.
Yeah, what's the total score, Wendy?
420.
And what does
Shut
420
up, Scott.
mean?
I don't know.
Does anybody
I
else
do
know
not
what
know.
420
You're
also
not
means?
being nice. See, if you're naive like me, you have no clue what 420 means.
Even 12-year-olds know. You guys know what 420 means?
See?
They're 14.
Yeah.
What's the date, 420? April 20th? You know what April 20th is? No? Good. Good girl.
See?
Yeah. Good job.
You know, I like those girls. You? I'm not real sure.
Yeah.
All
Somebody
right.
let that door shut hard.
Yeah. Was somebody mad about their score?
That's right.
Oh, it's somebody that you offended.
I probably. It'll be later when they're listening to this.
Oh, Julia said they can hear us down there. So.
Good. Get them ready for the finals.
They have no idea. Looky there. So you've got one that's touching the line. Normally, the score would go
Yeah.
to the higher score, but not in this tournament. That right there, my friends, is a 6.
You lose a point if you, touch
lose
that
a point
line.
if you touch the line. That bottom right, you can see that is a 7. And that one in the middle that he just shot might be a 7. It looks like it's going to be a 7.
It looks like it's a 7.
Yeah. Do you remember the days when we would sit up here? So we're about 50 yards away from these targets where Scott and I
Yeah,
are.
our-
Do you remember the days whenever we had binoculars and we were sitting up here trying
Yeah.
to look?
Yeah.
I believe it's a 9-star.
Right. What would happen is the cameras that we had down there were not very good.
No.
And so,
These are much better.
yeah. Well, there we go. Cameras
Thank you.
trying to,
I don't know what that camera's doing.
camera.
Now we're getting back in. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
I
why.
was wondering if it's
Like,
my eyes.
like, what
I'm
is
not gonna
going
say
on?
anything because Scott's gonna make fun of my eyes. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you,
Yeah.
Wendy.
Just making sure autofocus was still on.
Ryan checking out that last shot. He didn't look happy about it. Look at the way he's looking.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen that look from him before. Oh, he said nice shot
To the big D
to Big D.
or little D. We don't know yet.
Well, he's Big D right now, is what I was told.
You know what? Let's. Anybody want to bet on who's going to be little D and who's going to be big D at the end?
Wow, that is
We need a little
4
side pot.
7s. Did you see that?
Yeah,
the
there we
target
go.
to the
Yep.
right was 4 7s. Nice. That's the highest score you can get on an end, folks.
Which
28.
is 35 points. Math is hard, right?
And I've been working on multiplication all week.
What's 7 times 5? Can anybody tell me? Is it 28? That's a 28, ladies
I
and
can't
gentlemen.
believe I just did that. I've been teaching multiplication. Oh, I started on division this
That
week,
is
but last
hilarious.
week was multiplication. All right. Well, it is. It is 35, by the way.
Yeah, she looked at me like, and it just took a second. You could see like she's like confused for just a second, and then like, oh crap.
Hope my principal is not watching, but she's not an archer, so we don't have to worry about that there.
Very good.
Thank
very
goodness.
Good. Yep. Thank goodness, right?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Superintendent. That would be even worse. Oh.
There's over 20 people watching right now.
Awesome that 20 people just heard me say 7 times 5 is 28.
We'll go ahead and record. We'll go ahead and screen record that one.
Oh, I know that you will be.
All over that.
Yes. That will be sent to me, I'm pretty sure, this afternoon.
Shooting a, looks like a TRX 40. It's a
And
TRX
shooting some
38 next
fat
to him.
arrows.
He does shoot some big arrows. What are those, 26s
That's what I was trying to read. They look like 26s. Yep.
or 27s? I can't
No,
tell.
it's not a. Oh, unless I'm reading it upside down. Oh. That fat arrow did not help him.
No, fat arrow can hurt you or help you in this game.
And it hurt that time.
One of our archers, he decided to go with micros. He's wishing he hadn't.
Yeah.
He said he can't believe how many just missed the 6, and so he was stuck with 5s all the way. A lot
What
of
did he
5s.
say? He was 50 down?
He said
Because-
50 down, but that's a lot. I
That's
mean,
a lot.
I don't know.
Okay, let's zoom in on that again. PS 26 is what that says.
Yep, PS 26. It's not really the arrow that you want here. It's a little too big, but you know what? Some people have already moved over to indoor, so they're just
Yeah.
going with their indoor setup.
You know, that's what we went with, but we didn't go with the 26 because we're looking more into the rodeo shoot. We're looking more into
USA.
USA, the Aggie shoot, Aggie invite. And so we just wanted to have some consistency, especially since she had been struggling.
Yeah, absolutely. Kevin Poon.
Because I do not like change.
Yep.
I don't do well with change.
Kevin is a local tattoo artist
Yes, he is.
out in the Woodlands area.
I didn't quite know where he was.
It's right off 1488 over by my house, I believe.
My husband just texted me, your school just called and said you have to get recertified in math. Thanks a lot.
That is hilarious. Thank you, Stephen.
Oh, my goodness.
Caden
Caden.
Cripple shooting bow hunter. So bow hunter, what that means, there's a few different divisions here.
Just fixing to go into that
We
as he
have,
lifted up his bow and you
yeah.
can see.
Open class there is no rules for the most part.
No rules.
No rules.
Anything
bow hunter,
goes.
anything goes. Bow hunter, you have to have a 12-inch stabilizer, which cannot go more than 12 inches from riser to the end of the weights. Then also no magnification. The other thing is that once you start, you can't move your sight anymore
So there are rules then.
for them, not for open, for bow hunter.
I know, but you had said earlier
No
that
rules.
there are no rules, but there are rules.
Unless I change my mind. We have Olympic recurve, which I know we have a few down there. We have bare bow and we have traditional.
There it goes. Maybe.
That's live. This is delayed a little. Wendy's showing me her phone.
Because I'm watching live so I can see the chat.
There's a little bit of delay.
Yeah. Just a little. Kind of freaks my eyes out a little bit.
It does. We've got 3 different versions going here.
I'm not even looking at that one over there.
That's
Making me want to jump up and down with this music.
I know.
That's nice up top. That single spot.
So if you're listening to this later, again, keep an eye out. We will not be emailing or calling to tell you that you are in the top 8.
Better be keeping up with the eyes on score.
That's absolutely. Top 8 will move into the shoot up on Sunday. Top 3 for several of the divisions are going to be paid out. If they did not have 9 or more archers, more than likely going to be 2. I think one of our divisions, bow hunter, is only 1 that's being paid out, which is first
Uno.
place. It's all or nothing.
And if you're thinking, well, is it even worth it to come in? Absolutely. You just got more practice. You already paid for it.
Right? Might as well go for it.
That's right. Then you also get some practice with that pressure.
Yep.
'Cause there's not a lot of places that you can go and have the kind of pressure that we will be adding tomorrow. Not necessarily we, but just that
We need somebody to shut that door or it's going to get hot in here.
she just walked out.
The door's still wide open.
But I'm wondering if she's just
Oh, okay.
setting out,
There
if
we
she's
go.
talking to somebody.
Ah, there we go. Just making sure. Just making sure. Because we know yesterday we opened it in the afternoon. I mean, it was open for maybe 5-10 minutes, just cracked.
Yeah.
It brought in
There
so
we
much heat.
go.
So
It's
much heat. And
cracked.
yeah, that's
It's
okay.
cracked right
I'm good
now.
with that.
Okay.
It was kind of like maybe about 1.5 feet. And it was like, as I walk up, it's like a fan of hot air just blowing
Yeah.
in. I'm like, oh, my word.
Stonebreaker's in the house.
Stonebreaker. He didn't want to shoot 9 a.m. He said it was too early, but then he still
I thought you were
shows
going to
up.
say it was too hot. I'm like, what? It's indoor.
Yeah.
Well, in his defense, it is 10:11 and not 9 o'clock. Because if he was going to shoot the 9 o'clock line, he would need to be here at probably around 8 so he
Yep.
could get some practices in. But see, now he's got a chance to get in, relax a little, talk to everyone.
That's right.
Do some smack talking, maybe.
A little bit. I don't know.
Christmas is back with us today. He said Bagnod and Connolly, so Little D and Big D are looking like pros. And then he says, man, Ryan is a giant. Have you not been around him lately?
He's grown.
He's only 6'10" now. No. Nesbitt did not seem to like that shot.
Make a little bit of adjustment.
Yep.
Cheryl's next to him at full draw, shooting bare bow. She was
This song makes me
panicking.
speed.
She was panic a little yesterday because for some reason when I must have accidentally changed her date when she was
Oh.
shooting, so it had her down for yesterday. So we went ahead and fixed that this morning or last
Hey,
night.
you are messing with a lot of people, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know how I screwed that up.
Ooh, that shot went from left to far right.
Dave Nesbitt, Cheryl, Andre. I think that's her. Yep,
Well, you
Andrea.
do- I was gonna say you
Cheryl,
you do have
Andrea.
the sheet right in front. Now, I don't know what's going on with you because you not only have the sheet right in front of you, you've got the eyes on score right in front of you.
That's right.
That's okay. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Every little thing is gonna be all right.
See how Julia's doing down there. Looking pretty good.
When is that supposed to mean? Christmas? It's early. Brain's not working yet.
That is true.
Yep. Honaki is not shooting. His head is still bobbing. It's the music.
Definitely the music.
Aw, thank you. That was, he said brains are not working for Scott. So my brain's working.
That is
I'm
true.
on it.
That is true.
Thanks, David. And David said, go, Julia. I'll have to tell her right here at the half. 'Cause we're right at the half, aren't we? That was 6.
That was 6, yes.
All right.
Yup, yup.
Derek talking about that heel pressure. Looks like Big D and Little D both talking about the heel pressure.
Got to put that heel in. It's a good.
He
good
likes
picture.
to take his time. I don't remember him holding so long with the trad last night.
A little different. You got to get through that clicker.
Look at that line. Wow.
Michael Honacki, you're right. Shave that goatee off.
Everything. No hair up top. He left his eyebrows, though.
That's good.
See, I'm observant like that.
Very observant.
Ivy took a deep breath there.
Daryl Dancer's shooting very well right now.
The dancer. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, he is old. Your Geritol doesn't kick in until later. I love you guys.
Mute him. I'll go ahead and just kick
Keep
him
it
off.
coming. Keep
kicking him
it
off.
coming, Chris.
We are running live on YouTube, which is on Raising an Archer. We also running
Nice
on
shot,
Facebook on 2 different locations, Texas Archery and Raising an Archer. So multiple spots to go and watch us.
And at Christmas, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Tiny dancer. I know
Tiny
the song,
Dancer.
but not sure if a guy would like
I think that's
that.
Daryl's target on the
Right.
left.
I was thinking on the right because wouldn't Ivy be on the left?
No, we're not looking at Ivy's target.
Okay. Ivy didn't like that shot for sure.
Ivy's on bill 6.
Okay. Yep.
Little Dancer is on 7A, top
Yep.
left. Whose target is that? That's Ivy's target right there. Top right. That's a good shot of Ivy at full draw.
So what he's not happy about is each one of those are sixes.
I mean, shooting 26s, it's gonna be tough.
I just noticed Ivy's still got the sticker on his blinder like Julia.
He does. You can see he's shooting an index release. You'll see a lot of different releases: thumb buttons, hinges, resistance.
I think his coach, Michael Braden,
Yep.
put him on that. And that one, because look at that bottom right one, is going to be a 6 because of it being a fat arrow.
Yeah, it's just
it
touching
touched
that line.
the line. Had it been a skinnier arrow, that most likely would have been a 7.
Yep. At the end of this one, there'll be a little bit of a break. That means Wendy and I get a little bit of a break. Play a little bit of music for you guys while they're milling around.
Means I get to go to the bathroom.
Yep. A big old glass, cup of tea and coffee.
Yep.
Catching up to you.
Yep. Is that another 6? It's another
Yep.
6. Oh,
He's like,
he is not happy.
suckers are just touching.
Yeah. Look at that stance right there. That looks like a Jason Brewer stance. That's not a Jason Brewer face, but. All right. So while they're scoring, I'm going to go to the bathroom because there are only 3 bathrooms in this place.
I would get on it. Yep.
And so many people trying to go at once, including spectators.
Yep.
Could be a line. All right, guys. See you back in a few minutes. Miss Ochoa says that they will be at the 1 o'clock shoot. Oh, they can bring me sweet tea and unsweetened tea. I love you guys. That's awesome.
Thank you, Linda.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Welcome to the Texas Ringer. The Texas Ringer is a unique competition that rewards you for your inside-out X's. The top score is a 420, but if you want that coveted 400 plus, it's going to take 40 inside-out X's with no 5s. Top 8 archers move on to the shoot-up on Sunday, where the bottom-ranked archer has to fight to get to the top. Top 3 archers will find themselves on the big stage on a platform with all eyes on them. Welcome to the Texas Ringer.
There you go, guys. Gave you a quick little blip on the Texas Ringer. Again, Sunday will be when the shoot-up starts. It's going to be everyone shooting at 9 a.m. Once we get to the final 3, that's when we go to the big stage. We change this whole range into a shoot, a head-to-head shoot. As they're finishing up, they're going to go ahead and they'll score, and they'll take those targets and they'll move them from top to bottom, bottom to top. And that means that if you were shooting on top, you'll be shooting first. Bottom will be shooting second. We thank you guys for tuning in. Wendy and I really enjoy doing this stuff, and I think it's one of those things that really takes archery to that next level. We've got to be able to promote it. I got to do cool stuff like this, and for us, it didn't cost a lot. This looks like a huge production. It really is not that big. We've worked on a small budget to make sure that we could do this, and we've just slowly over time purchased little cameras and things like that we could go ahead and control them and all that. And run cables. A lot of the stuff, when you look up here, it may look impressive. It's not that impressive. These are a lot of old monitors that I had at the house that we brought up here. We're running this off of my laptop, but it does take a little bit of effort to configure it and make sure it all works correctly. But it is it's good stuff. This is what we really enjoy doing, and I think that it does take archery to that next level. And I think we need to see more of this type of stuff. Wendy and I will be at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo doing live coverage again. We'll be doing just like this, qualifications, and then we'll be broadcasting live the shoot-offs. The shoot-offs will be kind of the same format, not a shoot-up, but a shoot-off. But we will wait until we get to the gold medal matches for the seniors. Then we will go to the big stage, head-to-head. We'll find out who is going to be crowned the winner. Love seeing all the archers that came out. Last year we had 77 that participated. This year we have 105. The 105 actually, because we raised the entry fee, we went ahead and doubled how much money that we're giving out. We are going to be giving out right at about $2,700 this weekend. If whatever money that you put in goes toward your division. So if you had 20 in your division, 25 times 20 archers, $250, that's your payout. I'm sorry, $500. Pulled a windy math there. But there you go. There's going to be the scores. Those things will update. Again, we're going to go have a little bit of music going while we wait, while everybody has their break.
Afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. You can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. Do you lie awake at night? Are you afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. Do you lie awake at night? Are you afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of?
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even wanna hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody. Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody. Goodbye. The truth is I didn't even find your company that good. My lessons learned. Maybe I don't have to be around these people anymore. This party sucks, I'm out of luck. I don't know why I'm being here. They talk about some silly stuff, I even don't know if it's real. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody. Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody. Maybe if I stay, maybe if I hold on a little longer, maybe if I stay, maybe I will find what I am looking for. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody. Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody.
right, we are back.
Going into the 7th end of scoring.
The second half. So when you look, you see there's Kevin Poon at full draw. Looks kind of like a teal type bow. That's considered a Olympic recurve. You can see the stabilizers on the front, long stabilizer on the front. You've got side stabilizers. He does that for his left and right to kind of balance it out. Then, of course, he has a sight. Also, if you can see on the risers, there's a little metal thing that his arrow is right behind. As he draws back, it comes in. It calls real short of it. And as he anchors and starts to aim, he starts to expand. And right when it clicks, he lets go. And that tells you he's at the exact draw length that he needs to be when he fires to try to hit that center.
The exact draw length.
Exact. Because on a recurve, if you draw back a half inch further, or bare bow or whatever, it's going to go high. If you draw
Will it?
short, it's going to go low.
Really?
Yeah. Why are you being mean?
I'm not being mean. I was just making sure I knew. You know, I don't shoot barebow. I don't shoot recurve.
Is that one of the new Hoyts? It must be with those new colors. Right there, the silver one. That is Michael Honacki. And like I was saying, he designed his own riser and had it manufactured. I believe he had 7 of them that made, and they have a few people testing them and giving him some advice on it.
Can't be
And
cheap.
No, I can't be cheap. Bows are expensive. They're really expensive if you manufacture your own.
Seeing me, I'm always looking for the budget-friendly way.
Yeah.
How can I do this with 2 kids in sports? That's why I judge.
Right. Kagan Cripple, like I said, shooting bow hunter. I can't see. I think she is open class. What's her name?
Yeah, she's got a long stabilizer. Looked like she had a lens, but I couldn't tell for sure. But she definitely had a long stabilizer on the front. Much more than 12 inches.
So that is, yep, that's open. Sadhana, I think is. How would you say that?
Yeah.
Derek Begno shot a really good round, dropped 5 in the first half.
Ooh, Tiny Dancer did not look happy with his shot.
Yeah. Daryl, let's look at some of the scores. Daryl put up a very good score. Went and talked to Ryan. He is struggling with a little bit of target panic, and
I didn't even ask Julia. Aren't you proud of me?
I'm proud. I know he's struggling because he doesn't usually drop, but he's like all of a sudden you put him in competition and that target panic kind of comes in. He's been working through that. Got through it through the summer. Had struggled at some point. Was able to pull through it. And
so is it still called target panic if maybe you are going into a tournament and you're thinking in your head, I do terrible at tournaments. I do terrible at tournaments. I do terrible at tournaments. It doesn't really have anything to do with the target. So is that still considered target panic?
No.
That's a penny question, huh?
Yeah, the target panic is more of right when that arrow gets, right when your sight gets in the middle or wherever it is, you just fire.
Julia didn't look happy with her shot. I don't know what that was. Yeah, this mama did not ask, hey, how's it going? Nothing like that.
And you can see, like Ryan, he can't seem to stop himself from as it comes. He's just firing. And that's something that a lot of archers struggle with.
I saw someone else do that.
You know, we've seen it with recurve and barebow too. Like they get on it and they start double pumping. You know, their body's starting to do this thing to want to release early.
David is being our kid's cheerleader today. So a while ago he said, go, Julia. And now he says, let's go, Ryan Booth. You have this.
Yeah, you got this. There's Dak out of Corpus Christi area shaking his head.
So David and Christmas were at Julia's first tournament.
Oh, were they?
Yep. That was the very first time
David
that
and
we
who?
met. Christmas.
Christmas,
Aaron
ah.
Christmas. Yep. Both of them. First time.
Yeah, we haven't seen Christmas in a while.
No.
See if
Derek
he
does not look happy back
see
there.
if he gets back into it. Yeah, Ryan, I was talking to me. It's like, I don't even know how some of those actually hit.
You shot them. That's
Yeah,
how.
yeah. I don't know
You
how
shot
that-
them. They went psh,
Yeah,
downrange.
not sure how that sucker even hit in there, he said. But that's okay.
So
It's part
Adam
of
Gugelsberg
getting
is-
ready for some of these big tournaments, you know.
Adam Gugelsberg is on his way here with Miss Amelia.
Thanks for the heads up.
Ah,
There's Chris Nickerson. He is victory rep
all
for,
right.
for in our area. He's been a big
So is-
advocate of helping, especially our youth.
That who I need to talk to about getting more arrows.
Yes, yes. Talk to Chris. He's very involved in the archery community. Shoots target, shoots 3D. You love seeing that as a rep.
So Scott, how many arrows should you have? Say you're shooting a 5 spot. Okay, so that's 5 arrows for the tournament. How many arrows should you have with you?
Are you shooting a 5 spot or
What did I
a
just
single
say?
spot?
Are you not even listening?
I wasn't listening.
I just said if you were shooting a 5 spot, I put that qualifier in
Oh
there.
yeah.
How many arrows should you have with you?
Usually I'm telling kids 6 or 7.
Okay.
I mean, you can get away. It's nice to have 7.
So you know Julia shattered that one yesterday, so I think she has 8. So
That's plenty for indoor.
all right. Because
I
I'm
think-
like, crud,
I think
those
Ryan has 7 is what he's.
23s are not cheap. So
They are not.
man, he takes his time on this recurve.
He does.
I do not remember him taking this much time. And he's got plenty of time left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, he could run that clock down, man. We got some Aggie archers. Trenton, he will run that clock down
He will.
every single time.
He will.
So as a USA judge, we are told to, stand when an archer is at 20 seconds and go to where we can see when that arrow releases from their hand. And so when Trenton's shooting and I'm up near him, I have to be up every single inch. Thanks, Trenton. But they have that right. They can run that clock down.
Yeah.
Okay, so our rules not applying. Mr. Stonebreaker's downrange. He's not one of our judges. He is not shooting at the moment.
He's a what do they call it?
Heckler. He's a heckler.
Honorary judge.
Honorary judge. Honorary? Okay.
Yeah, honorary.
Now if Mr. Nesbitt comes back and goes, hey, what are you doing letting him down on the line?
That's not my job. Not my job.
I don't know what's going on. I need to have something done with my hair. I only notice it whenever we get up in front of the camera. Because, going to school is
Yeah.
little kids.
As you can see, these targets are a little different if you're just tuning in on that single spot.
Somebody needs to adjust their sight.
There's their bare bow.
Yes, but okay. Well, you need to judge your aiming point then.
There you go. That's not a bad round for bare bow. So you have the inside out is a 7, line is a 6, 5, and look how big that 4 ring is. It's pretty
Okay,
big.
but look, the spray here is everywhere.
Yeah.
Spray here, you kind of need to adjust here. But here, I mean, look.
Well, you have and the
I do real good shooting from back here.
You do. The cool part about this target is outside of that last ring, if you just hit paper, it's a 1. We've changed it. So
Because
that big
it's
ring
Scott's
is 4,
game, Scott
3,
tools.
2, and 1
Best
is
off.
just paper. I'm good with that. We are Raising an Archer. Wendy and I run a podcast that runs twice a month on Apple, Spotify, all major podcast platforms. So if you're looking for information on target archery, it's a great resource. I know we focus, or we have a lot of it. A lot of the information is based on youth. But guess what?
Yeah.
The youth are shooting the same tournaments as the adults. So
That's right.
there's a lot of good information that will allow you to be prepared,
At this
know what to
life.
expect. Her hair, she's been messing with her hair the whole time.
It's like I'm looking in a mirror the whole time. We don't have hair and makeup here, so
We should.
we should.
We should.
We should.
I need hair and makeup right now. Molly, get up here.
Molly.
Brannon, he is a freshman at Texas A&M, shoots for Texas A&M team.
He said the chiropractor has been working on him, and it seems to be working. He's feeling better.
There's Daryl Dancer. There's Derek Begno.
Little D and Big D.
We got Don Kyle in the back with 47. 47 steps to shoot an arrow. That's what that means.
The signature number of Saddle River Range.
Yep. I think there's a story behind it. I'm sure it's a funny
is.
one.
It is a funny one.
Knowing Toby.
Yep.
There's Kyle. Kyle, he's famous.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, there he is. We see you, Kyle.
Love it. I think that's the first time I've seen him smile all day. That's awesome to see.
He's just both cameras. Just make sure he's
Yeah,
got it.
get him
Make
all.
sure he's good on both.
All of his angles.
Yep. Oh, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Let's take a look down there and see what happened on that one.
Give it a look-see, Scott.
It was a big 5. That's why it was a whoa.
A big 5.
A big 5.
Which normally in a 5 spot, or even at a SIWAT tournament, a 5 is good.
Yeah.
But
Not
not
here.
here. That wasn't a 6 or 7.
No, that was a 5.
That was 2 points down. Honaki didn't seem to like his shot either. Oh, look at everybody down the line. That
So there you go. You can see some good barebow shooters there. There was a question. See the guy in the green. So he's shooting traditional. The reason why he can shoot traditional with that bow is it has no plunger. It's just shot off the shelf, even though it's not a single bow, traditional type bow. But it does say traditional on the limbs. I guess that makes it traditional. Kind of like I'm a French model if you look me up on Google.
a French model.
Oui, oui.
We, I think you're anything but a French model. But, I don't know the last time or if I ever looked at a male French model. So
You're looking
maybe
at him
you
right
are.
here. Right here.
Sure thing, Scott. You just go with that.
JC is out of STX Archery, which is out in Victoria, Texas.
Is
They-
that what that means whenever
Yep.
he has that on his shirt?
STX,
His-
yep.
Okay, and his name's on there too.
JC, yep.
That big old JC on there.
But JC, there are 6 archers from that club coming down to shoot this
Sweet.
weekend. Love seeing archers come from all over the state to shoot
Yep.
this one. When I was coming up with ideas, I came up with several ideas for shoots, and I would get
course you
maybe 20 people. That's all I could get to sign up. Couldn't get that many to sign up. We tried having some youth shoots. We had some adult ones. We had, we called one called the, what was it? The triple, I can't remember now. But there was just so many different shoots I did to try to see if we could do something different. This one seemed to stick. Last year we had 20 or 77 that signed up. This year we're at 105, and that number seems to be going up because we have some of the archers that are signing up for twice to shoot. Again,
Is
if
this the one that has that Michigan target or Illinois target?
Yeah, it's Michigan.
Okay, Michigan.
So Michigan shoots this shoot
Somewhere up north.
Somewhere up north. I don't know of anybody else that shoots it, but I do like this.
Probably
This
the
target,
people in
like this
Michigan.
competition. Huh?
Probably the people in Michigan.
Oh, yeah. They do it every year. I stole some of their rules, made up some on my own.
Wow, Ivy's at full draw.
There's still 40 seconds
Oh,
left.
yeah. But I mean, he hasn't been one to
Wait.
stay on the line. Yeah,
He has one arrow left.
And that was it.
That's it.
he didn't look like he liked it. So we're running it almost like a NFAA shoot. So these archers that came in and they're shooting now, they were shooting first before. So they were shooting bottom target for the first half. Now they are shooting top target. Bottom target shoots first always at this tournament. Then they had to move their target from the bottom to the top. Ooh, Ryan's faces. The mini faces of Ryan.
He does have a lot of faces. Perfect. We've got some side, those guys that stand on the street.
Stand on
Rick
the street,
Stoneberger.
nothing. I was thinking like at the golf tournaments
Oh,
where
yeah.
they say
Show
quiet,
the signs.
but
Quiet,
yet
please, quiet.
Jacqueline's little brother is walking out with signs that talk about the T-shirts and the mugs, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
I might have to get me a mug before the weekend's over. I already have one of those. Is it called a tumbler? What's the thing
Yeah,
called?
it's a tumbler.
Tumbler. I have the Texas Archery tumbler, the one that looks like mermaid, because one year we were under the sea at our school, because every year you have a different theme.
Yeah.
This year is grow where you're planted. So I didn't see any plant themes over there, so I'm probably not going to do that. But coffee mug, oh my goodness. I can never have too many coffee mugs.
So that's an Olympic recurve setup there. Sights, stabilizers, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So those are Siwatt targets in the back. You can see they're a little different colored.
The
Compared-
300 wall right there.
Yep, the 300 wall. I've got a bunch of I took my stapler home, and now I need to bring it back so I can get more put up
Staple
on the wall.
more 300s
Yeah.
up there.
Well, I have a whole pile of them sitting over there. Just haven't had a chance to get them up. I'm staying busy.
Are you?
I am busy.
You are on my side again. Oh my goodness. Not only is there a line, my cat clawed me the other night trying to get to the dog.
Mm.
I was afraid that I was getting infected right there, but it's not sore today. Well, it was sore on the way here. It's
That's
not
good.
sore now.
Maybe she left a nail in there.
Maybe.
That's why we don't do cats.
My family calls her the psycho kitty.
Yeah.
Psycho kitty. But she protects me, and that's the deal was the dog was, and no one can get around me. She will go after Steve. She'll go after he walks up, and she's like, "Arr."
She growls.
Oh, she growls like a dog. Somebody comes to the door, and she'll sit up. "Arr."
Derek Conley is one of the pros out of Houston, shoots a lot of ASA.
Who does
Doesn't
he
shoot a-
shoot for?
He shoots for Elite.
The elite hat, the elite shirt. You know what I'm seeing a lot of? The opaque blinders. I've
right.
only ever seen the black. So to see the opaque, that's a little different.
We have some down there. Some people like them.
Oh, I'm surprised my daughter didn't ask you, do you have another Bojack? Because she either left hers here or, but the kind with the rubber so it doesn't scratch the limbs.
We have them in there.
Okay, because the one she has
Got
right
'em.
now doesn't have rubber,
Got a bunch of them.
so it doesn't protect the limb very well. And she does not want to scratch it.
All right, so we've got 4 more ins after
It
this.
almost looks like the judges can't go past that line.
I
They
know.
walked it to stop.
What is
as
that
far
line
as it can
anyways?
go. Well, it's your range. I don't know.
Oh, somebody put. Oh, it must be another 10-yard spot. Somebody put. I didn't do that. Somebody got creative and did it themselves, I guess.
You sure?
Yep.
Because, maybe you didn't take your ginkgo biloba along with your Geritol.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, I'm just going with what they said, It's the people.
It's the people. Going with the people.
Going with the people.
Again, thank you for tuning in. If you guys
Oh,
are.
you're welcome. I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
to you.
something to me. Yeah.
So we have 2 more lines after this. We have one at 1, one at 6.
No way.
And then the top 8 move on to the big stage. Not the big stage. Move on to the elimination rounds tomorrow. The big stage is the top 3. And that's where the money's going to be.
Quit yawning.
I can't stop.
Can't stop believing.
And I slept pretty good last night, too.
I know I did. But the only thing I was like, dadgum, this room doesn't have a fan. I woke up this morning, looked at turned the light on. I was like, oh, look there. I could have turned the fan on all night.
So if you want to see live scores, go to eyesonscore.com. Click on live scores in the top right, and you'll be able to see the Texas Ringer. Click on it, and it will take you right to the scores.
Now, if you're seeing large jumps between scores. Look at that arrow count over there. We've got some people who completely finished because they shot last night, and then others that are at 40 and not at 60. So we're at 40 arrows, and they are still shooting. Then you've got some, they have a score of 0. That's because they have yet to shoot any arrows. Is Dave shooting, looks like Dave's shooting 2 different divisions this weekend.
He is. We have a lot of archers shooting. Let's see here.
Yeah, what's our number now?
Let's see. Looking at, we were at 105. I think we added another one, 106. We may add a few more this afternoon, this evening. So we could push 110 on shoot times, I guess, is what, because we're going to have some that shoot multiple times. Looking at the
camera. Right camera.
Yeah.
It went into
There you go.
auto zoom or something. I'm not real sure.
I don't know why it does that sometimes.
Is it just that camera?
There we go.
And you can see how that
It's zooming
skinny
on
arrow,
something
that
else for some
micro-
reason.
That micro arrow, micro diameter arrow that Brandon is shooting, you could see how it easily had space all the way around the arrow in that 7-ring score. And so it was easily a 7 versus had he had one of those fat arrows, what we call fatties, a
Fatties.
26 or a 27, it most likely would have touched the line and it would have been scored a 6. Oh, he is let down twice on that one. He is not liking the way that's feeling.
Looking good. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's a tough score. When I first looked, I was like, man, this is going to be the best target ever because everybody will feel like they're scoring really well. But the problem is if you hit the line, everybody thinks they feel like they've just dropped a point, which they did. But
I'm telling you, I'd
mentally,
be like, woohoo!
yeah,
I hit the bell.
I don't care. I just want to score. I scored over 300. No one cares. No one cares. Does that
No
mean
way.
you dropped 120 points? No one cares.
What were their names again?
Oh, I don't remember. Was it Grumpy? Grumpy
You could just
old
put
men
Muppet
Muppets.
critics.
The 2 disagreeable old men rounding out the core group of the Muppet characters, Statler and Waldorf.
And so I pointed out last night that Scott and I were kind of being like the grumpy old people last night. And Scott was dogging everybody and anybody. And then when he looked them up and he saw the names were Statler and Waldorf, I went, no way. He's like, what? I said, Scott, what are their initials? S and W. We're Scott and Wendy, S and W.
It's so funny.
So that's why this morning, if you looked online on Raising an Archer on Facebook, that I put the 2 grumpy old critics, Statler and Waldorf, and said, good morning from Wendy and Scott. And where are we at? We're at the Texas Ringer inside Texas Archery here in Spring, Texas. Home of 3 different archery ranges in one place.
That looked like a good group, didn't it?
It does look like a good group. I mean, it looks like there's only 1 7, but had that been a Siwite,
It's a good group. Maybe not a great score compared to what people want to score
it
here.
was a good group. So it is fair to say that.
Yeah.
We've got the club music
I
going
know,
on
we
up
do.
in this place.
We do have it going.
And I don't think it's the kind of music for half the people that are in here.
Oh, tomorrow it's going to get loud up in here. I can tell you that much.
Up in here.
Up in here. You know, I added some new songs to our online, but for some reason it didn't seem like they took. For some reason, I don't know.
Was it with Spotify? Because hers added.
Yeah,
songs.
added some unique songs.
Unique. That's what we're going with. Oh.
I think we're gonna have this thing done before 12.
It's 11. I don't know. We'll be close. Scott, do you have interpersonal skills?
No, I don't.
That was so fast. Look at my girl's face. Almost looks painful.
It's an interesting angle.
Yeah. Look, I'm telling you.
No archer
Now she's
ever
gonna
has
look at that.
the happy face. I'm taking a look at her target down there.
Somebody said something to her. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, she dropped a big 5. I think that's why.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the wrong target. Wait a minute, what target is she at?
8.
I think it's
B.
still 6, though. Still a 6. Oh, Julia Cook. Sporting the new Texas archery shooting jersey.
Which she gets dirty so often. The very first time she wore it, we went and got ice cream at the Dalai Lama. And it was the Dalai Lama Waffle Master, but they have ice cream. And she
I've never heard of it. Where is that?
Pearland. She had blue ice cream all over, bright blue, like Cookie Monster blue.
Did you get it out?
Yes, I did. I'm telling you, the Blue Dawn dish detergent and white vinegar, amazing.
Amazing.
Amazeballs.
I hope everyone's enjoying our live coverage. I know we're still learning. We still get a lot of advice. We do appreciate the advice, to be honest. I don't, I'm not saying that going,
Somebody's
oh, yeah,
gonna be
stop
quick to
doing
come
it.
tell you
Stop
now, you
telling me
just
what to
said.
do. No, this is, Wendy and I, this is not our job. We do this
No.
because it's fun. We know it makes archery a little more exciting to have stuff like this. And I know that
Scott,
people that can't be here can watch and see what's going on.
We started this for a different reason. We started this because your family and my family, we got into archery and we struggled getting into archery. We struggled getting the right equipment, making the right choices. We spent more money than we spent more money than what we should have. Looking right there. Is that not the cutest? Now everybody wants to come and buy. You need to come up
There you
there.
go. There you go. Oh, I
Come
didn't
up
even
here
see.
up
I didn't even
top.
see him there.
Yes. Oh, there's a raffle. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
look.
Okay, look at there. So you need to come up here, get a raffle, and I'm guessing. All right, tell me, friend, do they come up to the top and buy the raffle, or is it downstairs?
Downstairs over by there.
Okay, so it is up here. Well, we are like the upstairs of the upstairs.
yeah.
So
It's down there,
upstairs.
but you have to go down.
Yeah, so you're coming into where the tournament is, and you're gonna have to come upstairs here, get a raffle. How much is it? $5 to enter. All right. There's also tumblers down here, mugs. Y'all have heard me talking about those. Scott's got the shirt on. I never did get mine changed. I've got my shirt back here. So all that kind of good stuff.
She's got her Vegas shirt on, her leopard skin shirt.
I need to go down there and take a picture. Look, he's even sporting one of the shirts right here. He's got it on display.
He's good.
I'm telling you, he is a great, great salesman. He's a hoot to be around. He's been helping. He's
What's your
keeping
name there,
us
buddy?
company.
Royce.
We got Royce here.
Come see Royce. All
Yep,
right, he
come see
will
Royce.
hook you up. I promise. Good
All right,
job,
thank you,
Royce. He is precious. Oh my goodness. He can come up and visit.
I'm not sure
anytime.
he's ever met a stranger. Has he
I don't
ever met?
think
Has your brother ever met a
So
stranger?
he's Jacqueline's little brother, and yeah, we see him at tournaments, and he's always super polite.
He is a good kid.
Yep.
He was a big help when we were doing the speakers. He helped me run all the cables. He
Did
came up here.
he?
Yep. He helped me tape down everything. He did an amazing job.
And then I think you said Mr. Ochoa he came up and helped, did he not?
Yep. So Aaron Ochoa came and helped me tighten these bales down. So we went ahead and took the tops and squished them down about almost another 2 inches.
That's what you were saying last night, shrinking. You did not shrink the targets. You strapped them down tighter. Okay,
Tighter.
now I got it.
Tighter.
I did not know what you were talking about, shrinking targets last night. You made no sense whatsoever.
No sense.
No sense. Not even 1 cent. No sense. Oh,
No sense, 1
that
cent.
mug looks a little rough. Rowdy down there. He's looking like me. He's got a mug and then.
Oh, rowdy.
Oh.
What are we at? How many more ends do we have? We
I was
have
just fixing to ask you that.
3 more ends.
3 more to go. Then we can stick a fork in this session.
Yep.
And it will be done.
We'll be halfway done with qualifications at that point. But we still have a big afternoon.
Oh, Stonebreaker's over here on the compound side.
Yeah.
He does know that these are not bare bows, right?
Right. So Rick is helping with the rodeo as well. So we have several people that are going to be coming
There
out.
you go again, trying to talk.
Jeff is going to be one of the judges. Sean will be a judge at the rodeo. Rick is going to be behind the scenes, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Honaki's doing eyes on score then? He's the only one left.
With his custom bow, the Hojanaki.
The Hodgenaki, as you said a while ago.
Hodjanaki.
Hodge. You got a hockaloogie when you say that.
Hodgenaki.
To clean off my mic after
Yeah.
that.
Jacqueline, are you shooting? 1 p.m. Our cameraman is
Camera
woman is at.
That's all right,
she's at
girls. I got
1.
this.
But I think Lily, you'll be around to help, right? Yep. We have Lily. A couple 14-year-old girls that are part of our club. They're doing an amazing
finally
job.
got their age right.
I was messing with them before.
Sure you were.
Oh, sorry, I'm yawning again. Wow.
I know. Stop it.
I can't stop. I just can't stop. You can't stop me.
Can't stop believing. All right.
Oh, we're gonna get flagged because
that
it's how
music was
good
not going.
how good your singing is.
It's right. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Put me on The Voice. You know that's why people are listening. My voice.
Your voice. How many people are watching?
2. No.
About 18.
Oh, Honeki
We're
did not
sitting
like
at about
that.
18 people watching right now between Facebook and YouTube.
We had more last night. That's strange.
Last night we had like 26 at one time. I know those numbers don't sound big to you. They're big to us.
Yeah.
And I did notice that last night that there was already, by the time, where you actually get all your views is after the fact. So during it, they're always kind of low, and then after the fact, they kind of go high. And last night I saw that last night was already at like 500 views.
If somebody hung their quiver on the, like,
Oh, they did.
what's going on with,
What's
what is
going
on
on?
it? And I'm not even going to name the animal because you're just going to dog me for it. So that 3D animal over there, what's on
What
it?
is that? I know what it is.
It's a 3D target. That's what that is.
She called a caribou an elk yesterday.
The
and
other day, it's
yeah.
only been a couple hours.
Feels like it's been forever. Like we were saying, you can see there's those are Olympic recurve. The one in blue is an open class compound bow.
What? Oh,
Right here.
I
See
see.
the blue
Okay,
one?
I can barely see that.
See that blue one?
Yep.
Kevin Poon's target looking good.
Dancing all around that.
That's 7.6.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. He liked that shot.
He did. Julia behind him went, yep.
Yup.
So that must have been a good one. She was looking down range with her binos.
Derek Begno at full draw right now. He just got signed by Matthews, so he'll be shooting as a a pro staff shooter for Matthews.
See those skinnies? I believe every single one of those are 7s. Had those been fat arrows, those top two would not have
Probably
been
wouldn't. Yep,
sevens.
probably would not
They
have.
would have been sixes.
Yep. There's Rod. Rod in the green. He's our director for the weekend. He's the one making sure that everybody stays in line.
That's right. He gonna whip them into shape.
Oh, he will.
Oh my gosh, Amelia has grown so much.
She has. We have Adam and Amelia here that just walked up, checking things out.
Good to see them again.
Brandon at full draw with his TRX.
It's holding a long time. Man,
Looks-
he's got
looks like a-
lots of letdowns.
25 seconds left. How many arrows does he have? Let me take a look.
He's got 4, so he's all right.
Is he shooting? He's shooting micro. He is shooting micros.
15.
This is the last. He's got plenty of time.
Yep. There
He's
he
shooting
went.
2 fingers, 2-finger release.
Oh, that one was a 6. No, it's a
Oh,
5.
it's a 5.
That's a 5.
Bigger arrow. Guess what? That's a 6.
It would have been a 6.
Yep.
Those big arrows either hurt or help.
Yep.
Ryan makes him look so short.
Yeah. Oh, he is. He is struggling. He's still just shooting. He's not giving himself any time. The problem is right when he gets to his face, he's just firing, and that's part of target panic. Some of these archers, these top archers, have to fight through it. Most of them have to fight through it at some point. Learn to figure out how to get past it. This is actually a good time for Ryan to have to work through it, because beginning of the season, let's get it worked out before Vegas for sure,
Right.
which is in February.
All right, Big D's at full draw.
Big D shoots looks like a liner.
Yep. That's a 6.
So Matthew Fleetwood, we saw just a second ago. He's shooting. He has the trad jersey on in green.
But he
and
is shooting
he is shooting
recurve.
Olympic recurve. There's Randall. Randall's shooting a Prevail, which is that's a 37-inch ATA. That means from axle to axle, it's 37 inches. You'll see kind of a variance of archers go from 37 to, especially when you come to open class, 37 to 40 is kind of the standard for those.
I thought Julius Prevail was a 32.
Nope, 37.
Her Stratus, and her Stratus is a 40.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a cool shot. We can do that with people.
Yep.
Thank goodness for these.
Oh, see that? That's a little
Yes.
bit of a target panic. The body was anticipating the shot, and he was able to hold on to it.
Okay, that's what Julia struggles with all the time.
But,
She calls it collapsing.
yeah. Well, his body was anticipating the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Ryan down there. I know it's my son, but boy, I hate seeing any kid struggle.
Oh, yeah.
Hate
Well,
seeing my
you
own
hate-
son struggle
Exactly.
when he's down there trying to
Well,
trying
see,
to
that's
keep it
the thing
together.
that we've talked about on the podcast is that as a mom, you throwing grapes over here? As a mom, I don't want to see my kids struggle, and my job is to fix things, right? I'm supposed to fix. If there's a problem, mom
Right.
is there to fix it. But my fixing doesn't always come across the right way. She takes it as, and it's derogatory towards her that I need to fix her, but it's not. Is there an equipment issue that I need to fix? Is there, is there
Right.
something going on with the bow that I need to fix? Is it, or yeah. So that's how we have a lot of our arguments.
Yeah, for Ryan, I know when he starts to struggle, your mind goes right there, and so now as you're drawing back, you're already anticipating things to screw up, like to that panic to come in, and it's something that is going to be probably a challenge for him for most of his archery career. He's going to have to figure out how to continue to get through that.
So I talked a little bit earlier that, and I don't think you were on with us at that point. You'd gone off to gallivant or do something. I don't know, talk with people. But
Do my thing.
just to go play. But I talked about that there are 2 different age divisions here. Now, just because there are 2 different age divisions, if you look on the screens or you look as the archers are shooting, they're all different ages. I mean, there's, really young, and there are very, what am I trying to say?
Old?
No, seasoned, experienced, very experienced archers. Or maybe they're not experienced, but they are, okay, anyway, maybe they are old. I don't know. But anyway, the age range goes to both ends. Matter of fact, Adam said that he was bringing Amelia to let her watch and see what was going on. So we even have archers that come in at very young ages and get started in the programs. We have the Explore Archery program. You talked about last night the adult Joanne. I'm like, no, maybe
Adult archery
AAP.
AAP. Yeah.
Not ARP either, but
In your case.
I'm sorry, you're older than me. But anyway, AAP. So the ages run the gamut. I mean, from one end to the other. I love how our judges are not crossing that line in the middle.
Right.
That's awesome. Uh-oh. Don Kyle, I saw him over there doing some work to his scope. Look at him. There he is right now. Or is that string? What's he? Brandon kind of walked up to the line there, so we can't see now, but Don Kyle is down. You see him bending it. Oh, down here.
Oh, yeah, he's doing some type of adjustment with his
Yep.
bow. All right, just 2 more ends. For some of these archers, they're excited about the end. Maybe more excited about finishing and getting it over with, and some finishing because they're excited. Oh, that's a good picture of her at full draw. It was
Look how
both-
beautiful her eyes are.
I know. I was about to say the same thing.
Wow. She's like stone cold. She's just like nothing is phasing her.
She's got this.
Yep, absolutely. If she doesn't have confidence, she sure is acting like it. Wow.
She's shooting the new Altus.
No emotion showing here.
Good shot.
Like every shot, there's no emotion. That's amazing.
That's what you need.
It is. And like 2 total different shots, but no emotion.
I can tell you, on some of these
Wow.
archers, you'll know.
Oh, yeah. Even the grown. We got full grown adults down there have,
Look, good example. You see she's kind of breathing through it. She's taking
Yeah.
a second to rethink about her process. As she draws back, anchors in, she
that
starts
is
to
going to
aim.
help her.
She's going to go ahead and start executing that shot right now.
Do you know how
Good
long she's
follow
been
through.
shooting?
I don't. Maybe about a year. I think she's John Williams'
Okay.
student.
That breath.
Caden Cribble, shooting bow hunter, shooting the Hoyt Invicta.
The only thing that I don't like that I saw, which, I think eventually archers grow out of it, and it's my preference, when archers look back at their parents
Yeah.
or even a coach for every shot, looking for pointers. We've talked about our kids that, we felt like, and that's, again, our preference, we felt like they needed to become confident in knowing what they were doing and to be able to make adjustments on their own, to know how to make those adjustments. And that's something we talk about on the podcast as well. So I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm not trying to say this is what you should do. That's just our preference.
Because
and
we're looking at in the mirror when we say stuff because we've all done it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, have you not heard the one with my archer goes toe to toe with me? Was that our last one that we
You
just
should
did?
listen to that one. That was a episode or two ago.
Yeah, that was us talking about my personal experience. Oh. Okay, so what's the ruling on that one, Scott?
Which one? Oh, it counts.
Okay, so you could shoot all 5 in one. Okay.
Kind of like Siwat.
In USA, you are not allowed to shoot 2 in the same spot. However, NFAA, TFAA, Siwat, you can shoot all 5.
And the ringer.
And well, I was getting there, and you can shoot all 5 arrows because Coach Josie has done that. He goes, well, I like
Yeah.
that one, so I just shot them all in there. All right. And so evidently at the Texas Ringer, you can go ahead and shoot 2 in the same target as well. Don't know that really paid off for him
Yeah.
because what is that, a 4?
Ryan can't even get on target right now. This is how bad it is. I feel bad for him.
What do you mean he can't get on target?
He's not even getting he's not even anchoring before he fires.
Oh.
Like you watch him. He can't even
I
anchor.
can't watch him. I don't see him.
He can't even anchor and fire. He probably just needs to stop, to be honest, at
And
this
I've
point.
loaned my binos out because I didn't need them really up here.
At this point, it's kind of like,
Julia looks like she's about to cry, and she just picked up her binos.
yeah. You hate any kid to struggle.
Yes. I just
But
want
the
to go
one thing
hug
I know
the
is
kids. He's a little tall and
he'll
not
get
my
through
kid
it.
to hug.
He'll
but
get through it. Yeah. Watch him come in. See, he
Oh,
can't even.
he didn't
He can't even get it to his
anchor.
face.
Dang. And he's a phenomenal archer.
So I don't know what's going on right now. He'll work on it this
Look at
afternoon
that.
for sure to find out what's going on.
I bet you there's going to be a phone call to Penny, too.
Yeah, he was talking to her yesterday, because he had some
Yeah.
issues yesterday too,
Yep.
coming into this. But he came in pretty confident, feeling pretty good, and it just takes, he said it was the first shot, and then it just went downhill from there.
And then, we've talked about that too. We talked about that a long time ago that, when we're talking about 300, shooting a 300, what are the most nerve-wracking shots? And the first one,
Yeah,
that's going to be, okay, if you shoot a 4 on that first shot for a 300, then you're like, oh, well, there went that because, I can't shoot a 300 now. I can only go downhill from
Right,
here.
right.
The best I can do is 299. And then the last arrow before the half, that one, how if you shoot a 4 in that one, then the first one coming back from the break. And that really comes
Yeah.
into play here, too, because you switch. You go, if you are bottom, you become a top. Then if you're top, oh, that look.
yeah, he can't. He took his thumb off, he just fires. Like, I don't know if he needs to hang on to it longer, hang on to that button a little longer. I don't know.
Well, the wouldn't be the click to fire, but could he slow that down?
I don't
Would
know.
that help?
I don't know. But
So we're talking about on his release. Could he slow down the click
like
to
he
fire?
takes
and
his,
could
he's
that help
firing.
at
He's
all?
firing as he's taking his thumb off the.
Man.
Which the timing should be anchor, take that thumb off, start aiming, expand, bang, and he's it's just firing immediately. So he's not getting any time to settle and aim. And you may say,
And Ryan knows. He can tell me the ins and outs. If Julia's struggling with something, he'll tell Julia. Ryan's a coach, so to see him struggling with this, it's tough. It's like I said, he is a phenomenal archer. But we have said every archer goes through it at some point. It hurts when it's a kid. Definitely hurts when it's your own kid.
definitely hurts. Sorry, wife walked up right when I was talking.
And
She-
yes,
she
you have
waits-
a wife and it's not me.
She waits for no one. Yes.
Okay, are our judges going to cross the line? Stay tuned.
Nope. They're going to fall short. Are they going to? Oh, it's so close. Is his foot on the line? It could be close.
Oh, what is she doing?
Go to another angle. Go to another camera angle. Let's see if we can get their feet.
Is there another camera that
Yeah,
shows?
yeah. There's got to be one on the left.
Oh, he
so
backed up. He was too close. His is not crossing the line. What about Laura's?
We're going to find out here in a second.
Are we?
Yep. See, there we go. Let's see. Is there toe
There
on the
is
line?
space.
It's close.
Ooh, I
It's
don't know about
close.
that one.
That left foot might be on the line.
Uh-huh.
Very close.
That is very close.
If it's touching
What
the
is she
line.
doing? Oh,
it
she crossed
just
She is
crossed the
on
line.
the line. Laura Gillette.
Hard to tell, but
That is so funny.
if you recreate that line,
Right? Like we do in field archery.
yes,
Oh, my goodness. If we don't have fun, we're going to find something to have fun with,
that's right. That's right.
And we also say that about archery is that it needs to be fun. Is it a competition? Yes. Do you want to win? Yes. Do you want your archer to do well if you are a parent? Yes.
Absolutely.
Or it could be, do you want your archer to do well if you're a spouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that could be a long ride home. It's a long ride home with kids who don't do well. So, but, and we've talked about it too. Who wants it more? Do
Right.
you want it more than your kid? It's got to be, it has to be fun. My daughter wanted ice cream last night. I'm sorry, we just could not stop at Brewster's last night because it was late. I was tired, 3 a.m.
And she shouldn't have milk products at that time of night.
Thank you. I let her go with some yogurt this morning. Yogurt does not mess with her. But ice cream, the milk products, ugh.
As the scores are scrolling, you can go to
Laura's down there
eyesonscore.com.
making a call.
Eyes on Score will allow you to see the latest scores and ranking. 5 more arrows.
So I saw, we all saw last night that Zach's bow was ground tuned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said I asked if somebody knocked over. Nope.
No.
Somehow it just fell.
Yeah. So it was ground tuned last night, but he was able to borrow a scope, maybe sight and scope,
Yeah.
today. So is he going to reshoot?
I don't know.
Okay.
It'd have to be tonight if he's going
I
to.
saw him in there practicing this morning, so that's why I was wondering.
He may.
Is he working today?
He is. Yeah.
Yeah?
He's
Okay.
working.
A lot of Texas Archery's employees are shooting this. We had Jason Brewer. This is going to be the last end, folks. 5 more arrows.
5 more.
And this session, the second session of the Texas Ringer, the first session for Saturday, will be done. Stick a fork in her. She's done.
Welcome to the Texas Ringer. The Texas Ringer is a unique competition that rewards you for your inside-out X's. The top score is a 420, but if you want that coveted 400 plus, it's going to take 40 inside-out X's with no 5s. Top 8 archers move on to the shoot-up on Sunday, where the bottom-ranked archer has to fight to get to the top. Top 3 archers will find themselves on the big stage on a platform with all eyes on them. Welcome to the Texas Ringer.
Try to figure out the math, Wendy.
Oh, shut up.
40 inside-out X's, no 5s. Do the math. That means
6s?
no. That would be 6s. Inside-out X's,
Or 7s.
inside-out X's are 7s.
Uh-huh.
If you hit all 6s at that point, then you shoot you'll shoot that 400. If you shoot a 5, then you have to shoot an extra inside-out X to catch up.
An extra one.
Yep. We've got our signed shirts, mugs, and tumblers
There's
for
your
sale.
reminder.
We do have a raffle for a custom arm guard that one of our archers made. Beautiful.
really cool.
Beautiful arm guard.
And if I saw it, it even had a place for a knife in there, too.
Yep.
That was really cool.
So he actually hunts with his. So he takes his when he goes on hunts. So he has the knife.
He can go ahead and bleed them out right there.
Yeah.
And
And it also has a knife.
Has a knife as well.
does it come with a knife?
It does.
Oh, wow. Well, look at there. Our little salesman is up here telling me things that I didn't know.
Right, $5.
Oh, that shot hurt.
Just $5. Put
That's
you in
a
the drawing.
2.
All that money will go to our JOAD archery team, Texas Archery's JOAD team. Those dollars are
Oh.
put aside to help out with, if we have archers that need help with registration or things like that, we put that money aside for them.
Let's help with food.
Yep. I think our cameraman has fallen asleep.
Look at that flag. Can you tell me which flag that would be? That is the American
Is
flag.
that yeah, it has to be the American flag.
You
I'm like,
took too much time on that one trying to figure that one out.
yeah. Michael Honacki.
Here's my Scott and what's your name?
Wendy.
Wendy.
Waldorf.
Here's my Scott and Mr. Wendy.
Mr. Wendy. There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Mrs. Wendy.
He is precious.
My name is Royce.
Yep, there's Royce. Royce is helping us out.
And
Royce is doing good.
yeah.
If y'all don't come see Royce, y'all are just wrong.
That's right. That's right. You
I'm
better come
telling
see
ya.
Royce. He's got his signs and everything.
If you don't want anything, you don't have to get stuff. But if you do, just come to.
Come see Royce.
That's right.
Yeah. Or
Ask for Royce when you go down there. Ollie.
Which she's down there.
Yep.
But she's not going to be here tomorrow.
Nope.
Oh,
But Miss Amy will be.
Yes, she will. And that's good.
That is
I
good.
bet Miss Amy will be here after church tomorrow
Yes.
in the afternoon.
Yes,
Yes.
she will.
I told Amy, I said, doesn't that make you want a fifth one?
And we also have Jacqueline up here and Lily.
Jacqueline and
right.
Lily. He's announcing everybody that's helping out. Jacqueline
right.
and Lily are here.
That is awesome of him to.
Did you guys get your shirts? Yes, you did. Good. Texas Ringer.
And if you never see us, you don't have to come.
If you never see us, you don't have to come, but we want you here.
Yes.
We want you to come
And we
check
want
this
you to
place
come
out.
see Royce.
Yep. Come see Royce.
Probably not going to be here tomorrow.
Oh, no. My friend's not going to be here tomorrow.
Probably not.
Okay.
Where are you going to be?
Probably
Your sister's
what?
going to be here.
He probably is going to be, sister says.
And, well, we wake up early.
Wake up early. That's right. Got to come to the cute boy.
That's right. If you don't,
He looks a little bit like Macaulay Culkin, doesn't he?
right?
Over there are nice to me too.
Yeah.
Aw. So he's saying his sister and Lily are nice to him too.
The ones over there.
The ones over there.
The
Yep.
ones over there, yep, that you just can't see.
Because
Oh,
we're
there's a
up here.
4.
I think I saw Dak's face on that one.
Oh,
He's rethinking it.
And if
I can
you
see.
ever want
Good way for archers to rethink their shots. You know, just give them a moment. They got plenty of time.
Bye.
bye. I see Miss Carrie and her husband have made it here. They're sitting there.
Ryan can't even get to his target. He almost missed that one. Like he is struggling, poor kid.
He needs some ice cream.
He does.
You're like,
I told him, I was like, did you
called
want to
us.
shoot
Where are
this
we at?
afternoon?
We
He's
were
like, I
in
don't think so."
Ohio. What are you doing? Where are you at? We're at Dairy Queen. You're not supposed to be having ice cream. No, these kids need ice cream. Just back off.
All right, we are down to the last 85 seconds.
Is that Julia's? Okay.
I don't think so. See, look at that. He can't even get to his target. Oh, man, poor kid.
You know, I'm not Penny, and that's his middle management coach. And I'm not his archery coach whatsoever. So just from an outsider, I know that when Julia started like punching her trigger, when she did have the what do you call it, the wrist release, then I made her count.
He is counting.
He is counting.
He told
I
me
mean-
last night that she had him counting his, you know.
I made her count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3
Yeah.
1,000 release.
Yeah.
And it just really over exaggerated it, but it broke her of it.
Turn him down just a little bit.
So it's not just me that gets turned down.
That's right. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining. That was it for the 9 a.m. line. We finished right at 11:35.
Wow, we
Wow.
do have the 1 o'clock.
So everyone will be out of here hopefully by noon for this line. What a great shoot so far. Halfway there. Again, tomorrow will be the top 8 that will be coming back at 9 a.m. to shoot the shoot up. And, if you're in first or second place, guess what? You don't even have to show up until your actual time because you're guaranteed in the finals on the big
Wow.
stage. So there's really just one spot that everybody's fighting for to get to that top spot.
All right, sounds exciting.
Well, thanks, everybody. Go join. We'll go look on Eyes on Score. You'll be able to see all the updated scores. We will be back at 1 p.m. for the 1 p.m. line. And we'll catch you guys at the next target.